Do you remember the Hollywood film Gravity? Yes, the film that showed astronauts facing the risk of space debris. Believe it or not, something comparable took place just a few hours ago. It all unfolded in space, about 400 kilometers above Earth. And over the next few minutes, we will tell you more about the constant risk faced by astronauts. The International Space Station, a football field-sized orbiting lab, it's been the home for astronauts for almost 25 years. The ISS circles 400 kilometers above the Earth's surface. Every 6 months or so, a new set of astronauts goes to live on the station, and those who have completed their mission come back to planet Earth. A mission typically lasts 3 months or more. Right now, there are a total of 9 astronauts living on board the ISS. 6 of them are American astronauts, 3 of them are Russian. Each one of them is there for conducting a unique function, from science experiments to spacewalks to carrying out repairs of the space station and its numerous components. We know that the space station and thousands of satellites are circling planet Earth. However, there are also other man-made objects that continue to circle the planet. These are basically pieces of space debris. They can be rocket parts, broken parts of satellites, flecks of paint and whatnot. Space debris multiplies because humans keep sending things into space. Collisions between space objects only generating more and more pieces of large and small debris. Here's the NASA data from the year 2022. More than 25,000 pieces of debris larger than 10 centimeters are known to exist. The estimated population of particles between 1 centimeter and 10 centimeter in diameter is approximately 500,000. The number of particles larger than 1 millimeter exceeding 100 million. The problem with debris is that it travels at very high speeds. The small and large pieces of space debris travel at 10 times the speed of a bullet. And at such speeds, even a minor collision can cause immense damage. And one collision leads to more pieces of debris, and there is an ever-increasing risk of more collisions as well. What you must have seen in the film Gravity was an over-dramatized version. The Hollywood movie showed how collisions with space debris can threaten the very survival of astronauts in space stations. However, as space gets increasingly crowded, there are always possibilities of collisions and astronauts taking shelter, fearing such a danger. As per agencies that observe space debris, the latest threat emanated from a defunct Russian satellite. The satellite is believed to have exploded on its own and generated 200 pieces of debris. The mission controllers of ISS alerted the astronauts about this risk as the debris was in the vicinity of the space station. Therefore, the astronauts were urged to take shelter. In such cases, the astronauts take shelter in their respective spacecraft. This is similar to boarding a life raft when the main ship is in danger, for example. Right now, there are 3 such spacecraft docked to the space station, 2 American and 1 Russian. For the set period of time, astronauts Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore boarded the Boeing Starliner craft, which has been facing technical issues, remember. 3 other American astronauts and 1 Russian astronaut boarded the SpaceX craft. The remaining 1 American and 2 Russians boarded the Russian Soyuz craft. If in case a collision proves highly dangerous, these craft could be steered back towards planet Earth. However, the space station and its 9 astronauts safely escaped danger this time. Within an hour, they could get back to work at the space station. However, one major question still remains unanswered. When will Sunita Williams and her fellow astronaut Butch Wilmore return to Earth? What is the status of the Boeing Starliner craft? Given that the astronauts boarded Starliner during an emergency offers confidence, but it is really for Boeing and NASA to confirm. In a few hours from now, Boeing and NASA are expected to offer a status update, in fact, on the much delayed return of Starliner. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.